Hello, my beautiful Taurean, Sharon Zadkiel, here with your general reading for June 2020. Please be reminded that I'm not a spiritual master or a guru, so what comes out in the reading, if it resonates with you, beautiful. If not, just move on. Okay. What do my beautiful Taureans most need to know? Please also note that during the month of June, there are some fairly major astrological aspects happening. I'll let you go and Google that for yourself. Others are far better at astrology than I am. However, do be aware that with the lunar eclipses, etc., and things going retrograde, you may want to put off any major decisions or signing contracts until the end of June, when things are a little bit clearer and not as muddied in the water. Okay, what do my beautiful Taureans most need to know? Absolutely gorgeous, dear hearts. So the energy that's sitting underneath this reading for you today is the Six of Pentacles. So, this is a card that indicates victory, fulfillment, charity and success. It is also, a Pentacles card. It's an Earth sign card, so it's reflective of you, my gorgeous Taureans. But it's also a reminder of to look really carefully at the people, places and things that you are investing your time, effort, energy into. Who is worthy, who is not worthy, okay? There are things that you need to be putting time, effort, energy into, and other people, places and things that you need to, basically this is your shit, go deal with it yourself sort of thing, okay? All right. This is gorgeous. It's like, this June is really a month for you to steadfastly use your ability and patience, take the responsibility, use your discernment to actually move forward at a steady pace. The Nine of Pentacles is all about really looking at what needs to be done, then doing it one thing at a time. It's followed by the Eight of Pentacles, which is all about your work, your craftsmanship. So June is really going to be a month focused on what you do in the three-dimensional world to provide the stability in an earthly sense in the three-dimension for yourself. There will be some challenges coming up for you, and it's like astrologically and energetically this month is a bit like, you feel like you're going down this page, no, God, the cosmic comic, and you also have Saturn, who's, at karmic comic as well, cosmic karmic comic, coming in and giving some people a fuck at the back of the head and a bit of a kick up the bottom. So it's going to be a case of a month where you're going to feel like, really saying what you feel. And yes, you will win the argument, especially with the Five of Swords, but, it's going to be a bit of a false victory because you're going to have to swallow your pride and accept the inevitable. Yes, you've won the battle, but it's like, at what expense? And it is going to leave you, if you're not mindful of these things that you will say, out in the cold, or with them out in the cold and cutting off relationships. So for some of you, you will be looking at the people, places and things, especially, who you are actually, especially with the Six of Pentacle energies sitting underneath, really looking at who should be getting it and who isn't. When we do cut people, places and things out of our life, it does leave us, with the Five of Pentacles energy, feeling a little bit out in the cold, feeling alone. But know, dear hearts, that you are actually supported. And even though you will find yourself with the Four of Cups energy, so emotionally in the month of June, many of you, dear Taurians in the collective, may find yourself feeling quite discontented. It hasn't happened at the pace that you'd like. Yes, there is steady progress, but you're still not really seeing, and reaping the rewards in the early part of the month. Come the latter part of the month of June, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is the fact that, the wishes, desires of the heart, it's time for you to really assess what is really important so that you can bring in, through the work that you do, the friendships, romances, the happy endings. For some of you that are single, there is opportunities for a new love interest. For those of you that are partnered and it's a loving supportive relationship, then you will be, really cementing this relationship and taking it to the next level. For those of you that are, in the courting, living together scenario, again, general reading, so if it resonates, beautiful, but there are some that will be actually looking at taking their current relationship, if it is loving, supportive, kind, and what a relationship should be, supportive and uplifting, then you will be looking at actually, making a commitment within this relationship, whether that be for you in the form of moving in together or actually, proposing marriage and tying the knot. You do have the King of Swords. So for those of you who are self-employed, really look at your contracts, because the King of Swords for me is all about, he knows exactly, he is the Lord of the Manor. Intellectually, he is the man, and he is, Lord. He is the energy that reminds us that, law and order and authority will be upheld. These are karmic links. So there may be people in your life that, have needed to come in or out. And this is a karmic situation. Saturn is very much playing her role at the moment. Underneath the Five of Pentacles, you have the Page of Cups. So this is a time to really look at, for those of us, I'm a Taurean, by the way, for those of us that, have been bitten on the bum for whatever reason, or have found ourselves, saying things to win the argument, but, at what cost, that will leave us, really needing to quietly reflect and meditate, to find the foresight to move forward, to bring in the Ace of Pentacles, to bring in the security, the appreciation of life. This is going to be a big month. You are going to be triggered. There are going to be ups and downs, highs and lows, good and bad days, my beautiful Taurean. But if you can, really at this stage, you're really looking at and needing to focus on those things that you need to put into place to bring the security, the appreciation of life. So, you start with the Knight of Pentacles, and the final card to come out is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like, steady progress. It's not going to happen overnight, but the work that you do now will put down a very good foundation. Yes, there will be people and things that will come in and out of your life. Some of you will go through an actual, total another purge of things that we have in and around you. What you thought was important is no longer important now, and you'll be able to let those things go, which is a good thing. But you need to, if you can, keep out of the Five of Pentacles mindset of scarcity. Know that, your needs will be met. It won't be, the work that you do will not produce as much financial gain as what you would hope. But again, by reassessing what the true wishes and desires of your heart are, you can bring into and manifest exactly what you want. It's a case of, getting out of the scattered and getting back focused on what is truly of import, what needs to be done. It's like, for God's sake, what I'm being told here, Taurus, is for God's sake, write that to-do list and then just do it. Some in the collective have been procrastinating to the point where they turn around and it's like, oh my God, we're coming out of isolation and things are opening up more, and I haven't put into place all the things that I needed to be ready for this moment. Okay, beautiful. New partner. So a chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Absolutely beautiful. So, a new partner, whether that be, for some of you, it will be relationship, partnership. love, and also business. But there's also spiritual partners. So for some of you may find that the cosmic tribe that you are attracting around you is one that is far more positive, that is uplifting and on the same spiritual page as yourself. Much love, much light. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. That's greatly appreciated. Have an absolutely blessed June, and be kind to yourself and others. That's going to be the key. It's, think before you speak. Otherwise, you could find yourself regretting it. Yes, hey, one-upmanship, but what have you lost? You've lost some good people along the way.